Yeah. All right, let's see how this goes with brakes now. Yeah, see that? So when I tap the brakes there, the rear wanted to kick out a little more. So instead of it being fucking like you brake through the corner or whatever, it's it'll give you more chance of spinning out essentially. Right. Yeah, right. I still don't think it's enough slide though. Like we're getting the wheel screeches, but there's a bit of a power slide there. Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe it does slide. It doesn't really it never really like I'll show you a good place to test, I think, to see if it's gonna be shit on bumps in a corner. This one up here that goes down to West Eclipse, I think is well, there you go. Fucking piece of shit, dude. You see what you see this fucking car, dude? I change it and I get it like feeling like somewhat slidey in corners, and then it does shit like that. Okay, it definitely takes that better than it was. Your thought on Bask getting fired OOC for leaking those Jimmy documents? If you got done OOC, I find that pretty shitty, to be honest. But there's probably more to it than that. I think it was good roleplay, in all honesty. I think it was role playing well, and it was shit we already knew anyway. So now it's ruined the storyline if he's no longer a cop, and literally ruined the roleplay by him getting it literally ruined the roleplay by him getting removed, because basically now Otto knows that guy, you know, OOC. Now I know, because I didn't know if they were fucking with this. I don't watch people's streams because I don't want to know what's happening. But now I know as a person that the cops weren't using him as a tool to get to me. And I was half going along with it for that reason, because I thought they would be doing that. So, you know, all it did was stop roleplay, in all honesty. Okay, so yeah, if I go through it sideways, I get punished, but if I go through it clean, it seems okay. I don't think he should have been fucked over for that. Like, that was actually good roleplay that was happening, in all honesty. But now that roleplay is like gone. Like, if there's going to be corrupt cops, that's exactly the corrupt shit I want. At the end of the day, dude, we're out here, me and Penta, feeding cops roleplay, because we're leaving clues, we're being risky, you know, we're deliberately leaving fucking things in the open so we can get caught. I have a fucking 15-year-old selling cocaine in a fucking toilet, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to give cops fucking roleplay. I'm trying to get caught. You know what I mean? And there's no doubt me and Penn are gonna get caught. So. Yeah, I think it's good. So if you go through there right, you get the power slide, but if you hit it on an angle, your rear kicks out. So that feels okay. But I think we need a tiny bit more slide to it. Okay, the brake bias is good. Actually, what I did change was the suspension height. Yeah, so this, we might be bottoming out. I need to double check and see we don't get curb boost too much. But I can hear that. But if I'm scared if I lower my suspension too much. It might stop it, but it might also fuck the car entirely. So we gotta be careful. Okay, that's not a great sign. The thing is, he gave us reports on RP we already knew, you know what I mean? Like, we already knew this, so why is a cop not allowed to leak things, but a lawyer is? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's the same sort of standard. I think if it's good roleplay, I don't have much of an issue with it. It would be dumb if, like, a judge was doing it, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, that's sort of like, you're there as an admin sort of thing. But even then, if it's making roleplay, is it really that big of a deal? You know what I mean? Like, if someone's doing it for the sake of roleplay, I don't think it's a bad. We're definitely getting a little more chance to slide through there. All right, let's go through. Yeah, I've seen fucking Rammy tell me I got warrants. I've seen fucking Heron has done it. You know, people do that shit all the time, dude. That's the shit that is bad, in my opinion, because that isn't roleplay. It's just being a fucking potato. You know what I mean? Whereas this is like, you know, there's reason that it happened. There's a big fucking story arc happening. That's the shit that shouldn't be punished. It's the other way around, in my opinion. The cheap thrills for roleplay and content are the ones you want to get rid of, not the ones that are role-playing, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, chat, you know, I know what Reddit's got to do. They're going to go say, hey, the admins are fucking retards and Koil's a piece of shit. But, you know, the reality is everybody's a fucking human. We might not make the best decisions, but you don't need to be a little fucking cocksucker about it, because, you know, it ain't gonna help anybody. Nobody's perfect, you dumb fucks. Okay, so yeah. So I do get the slide a little bit, but I'm not. I'm mastering these. Actually, let me do it again a few times and try to. All right, let's have a look. I mean, you know, yeah, I don't see it as like a fucking bad thing. I still don't think it's bad. I know he's new to the police and shit, but so think about this IRL, right? Who would be more likely to break? Somebody that's been in the police game forever, or somebody that's like new and like pussified by it? You can't take training day as an example. It's not fair. But I think someone that's like not broken in is more likely to flip than somebody that has been doing it for 20 years, unless they're like full on depressed and shit and, you know, hate their life and want money. But yeah. I don't know, but the vibes I got from it was good role play. He didn't leak anything we didn't already know, and it was you know, it was nothing bad. I don't think. That's the way I see it anyway. At the same time, you know, if admins want to make that a thing, then that's the thing, dude. It's whatever. It's how it is. You know, people are allowed to have an opinion on it, but my opinion is roleplay should always be the core element to what happens in the server. And I think that was one of those things. I mean, I could imagine the cops were upset about it or some shit, though. It's probably what it was, but You know, I don't think the cops should. So I understand they're mad at him, but what I think cops would need to understand in this circumstance is that me and Penta are trying to create roleplay for them. So even if we know information, we're still going to make roleplay out of it. You know what I mean? I understand that there's going to be people that will use that and abuse that and lol shoot cops or just fucking, you know, abuse it to never go to court and shit like that. But we would, you know, it's, you know what I mean? It's different. The thing is, like, the reason it is a rule is because people will abuse it and not roleplay it. Huh? Oh, DW's upset about it. Well, I mean, well, this is a good question. Why would we be against that? Okay, we just got the slide too much. Why would we be against that, but okay with like Conan and you know, Herona and, you know, random people just leaking warrants and shit like that? Just memeing around, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it's like fucking any better. I'm just saying it's not worse. I don't know, he just felt like he was role-playing us all. Okay, I think we found the hatred for this car.